there, and there, and I'm not muted, am I? Am I muted? No, I'm not muted. We're just gonna hop right into it because I was a little bit late getting started because for whatever reason the audio stream wasn't working, but I think it's working now. Y'all let us know how we're hearing in the chat, how you're hearing us in the chat. Oh, you guys can unmute yourselves if you wish.
Merry New Year!
Merry New Year!
Hello!
How is
Yeah,
everyone
you
doing?
We're late because we were watching Family Guy.
We were watching. No, I came over here and I'm like, wait a minute, why is my audio stream not working? And then I figured it out. So. Yeah, so we're all good there.
We're late because we were watching.
Yeah, somebody needs to mute the stream. Somebody needs to mute the stream.
Caller, turn your radio down.
Caller, turn your radio down.
Long time listener, first time caller.
Yeah, exactly.
First time caller, long time fan.
Yeah. So we're gonna, So hey, happy New Year to everybody. I hope you guys got to see Kyle's stream. That was fun to watch. Oh, Joe Brett showed up. What do you know? And
Who would have thought?
First time caller,
long time fan.
And that was fun to watch. Happy New Year. And then Josh's stream with him lighting up Christmas lights was also fun to watch. I enjoyed that a lot. So
it was actually cool. We saw them burn out in order.
And,
I don't think we ever saw that before.
I'm glad he got his redemption on that.
And,
and
then right. Yeah.
Did they actually burn out, or did I didn't? I fell asleep before the end of the stream.
He texted me.
They started burning out one by one as he was going along. So yeah.
He texted me the other day, and the whole reason it crashed last week was like he went through all the lights and found one that burnt out. So
I fell asleep before the end of the stream.
There you go. So special shout out to all the YouTube channel members out there. You guys in green text in the chat. Thank you for being here. Thank you for your support of the channel. Yes, I'm in Galveston, so my audio may sound a little bit hotter than normal, but these Blue Eddy microphones, anybody ever use this?
Yep.
They're good, but they're not a Heil mic.
No.
You should get a beacon mic for
They're
down
good
there.
it's a good prosumer mic when you're first starting out, but you definitely want to upgrade after a certain amount of time. So it just catches everything.
What I need is it does. And there's three different good, but they're audio pattern settings on it. You can go real wide, like medium and narrow. And the narrow one is supposed to be more of a cardioid. And less of a condenser, but that's what I got it set on. It still picks up a lot of noise. So I need a good USB mic that doesn't require a mixer, because I've got 3 Heil microphones. I could bring one of my Heil microphones down here, but I don't.
Shane's had an aneurysm.
Jeez.
I know, right?
We need an EMT.
USB-C out, buddy, right here.
I need a good. What is that? So which kind is that?
So this is the beacon mic.
Okay.
All the processing is done on. It's a dynamic mic. All the processing is done on the mic. USB-C out to whatever device you're using. The software is what makes it the thing, because you can actually, it has an audio routing table built into the software. So if you want to route stuff, or if you're doing live streams, or if you're doing radio or stuff like that, you can actually do a complete stream with it. It has the same Beacon Mix Create software that comes with the mic. You can tune it to pretty much however you want to tune it. The noise suppression is an AI, so it constantly listens to the room, and if the room noise changes, it will raise the noise suppression levels, and it's awesome. It comes with the mic. I'm sold. You can tune it to pretty much however you want to tune it. The noise suppression is an AI,
I think we're getting
so
some
it
echo back.
constantly
A lot of
listens to the
echo
room, and if the room
conversation
noise
in the
changes,
chat
it
here.
will raise the noise suppression levels, and it's awesome. It comes with the mic. I'm sold. I don't hear you, Jason.
I don't hear Jason anymore.
I muted my microphone to see if that was the echo, and I don't think it is.
No.
So we need to explain. I'm sitting across from Frank. So when he and I talk, high five.
I don't hear you, Jason.
We can be picked up on each other's mics, but I've been muted. I mean, we haven't been talking. So does anyone in the stream have I'm sitting across from the stream on and listening to it? Mute YouTube. I don't hear anything, but we can be picked up on each other's
I don't either.
mics, but I've been muted. So when me and Frank are talking, you could probably hear an echo from us.
Frank, go
And
inside
that's
the
just
bathroom.
because we're all in the same house. That's kind of, we're limited by that.
I just unmuted my.
Jason's the echo, but
I just unmuted my stream and I don't hear the echo. So
you could probably. Noel says someone has the feed also running and is feeding me. Because we're all in the same house. That's kind of, we're limited by that.
I just unmuted.
I'm muted on my end.
I just unmuted.
Jason, would it be how you're connected in Dallas? Noel says someone has
everything's muted in Dallas. So Zoom is muted. The room is muted, and I just I just unmuted the stream here and would listen to myself, and I don't hear an echo either.
How you're connected in Dallas?
So okay, you guys go ahead. I'm going to do some troubleshooting here. So let me see if I can figure out what it is. And I just I just unmuted the stream here.
Oh, did he turn us loose on the stream?
Have that, Shane.
Not the first time.
Welcome to the Ham Radio. Welcome to the Ham Radio Clubhouse tonight. We are live tonight, and our shenanigans are just going to start.
We've taken over Ham Radio 2.0.
Tonight, our guest will be Jason. Ham Radio. Welcome to the Ham Radio Clubhouse.
Welcome to the stream, Jason.
Welcome to the stream, Jason.
Good to have you again.
I'm hearing the echo.
Oh, I might have just found it. Y'all let me know how that sounds right there.
What did you do?
The stream was running on my computer that's hosting the OBS. I think that was probably it. I muted it, but I don't know if I hit a quick key or something and it came unmuted. So yeah, y'all let me know how that sounds. Tim says
it's gone. There we go.
Tim says it's gone. Okay, good.
All right, welcome back to Ham Radio 2.0.
All right. So the reason, for those who haven't been here before, the internet in Galveston is okay, but it's not great. And I've got a fiber connection at home. So the stream is being hosted from my home in Grapevine, and we are all connected to Grapevine right now, including me. I'm a guest of my own stream. But that way, if I drop that way, if my Galveston connection drops, the stream will keep going. So yeah,
rookie.
That's what that is. Yeah. Yeah.
This is the first New Year's show he's ever done.
Right.
Yeah.
No, actually, what is it? Seriously, what is it? Like, this is number 3, I think, right?
This is the third one. Yeah.
Yeah, man.
This is number 3.
Always a fun night.
So how did they start?
But yeah.
What was what started this whole thing?
I think it was a whim.
You had an idea.
Everybody was bored and said, "Hey, let's go on the internet."
I think I just said we were down here. We've been down here for the last 3 or 4 years on New Year's Eve, and I think one night I was just like, you know what? Why not a live stream? Let's just do it. It was not planned at all, and we just fired up the camera.
Haggling you in the back end. You're like, I don't know. I'm coming through your mic.
There we go. You're like, I don't know. I don't feel like it. Like, come on, let's do it because I am bored and I can't be at home.
Yeah.
On what special day is about to happen?
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
No
Has it turned into?
Frank turned into a pumpkin.
No.
Oh.
My birthday.
Oh, Frank was born.
Oh, yeah. Frank was
Tomorrow.
Oh, yeah.
Your birthday's tomorrow?
Yes.
You're a New Year's child?
He's a New Year baby.
He is.
He's the poster child for.
Do you know which?
I got to bring all
y'all in and help me finish off this bottle.
Do you know what order you were born?
That's like
on
2
New
shots,
Year's?
man.
Were you like baby number 356 of the new year? Or?
Yeah, seriously. Where were you?
2.
You like number 1?
Second in the hospital.
Okay.
The first one had a C-section. It cheated.
evening, folks.
Took the easy way out.
The zipper.
Yeah.
That's called the zipper.
Yep. That's it.
Okay. He was hatched.
Let me. I'm gonna give Steve the floor because I'm not sure how long he's gonna be here. So
I'm here for a while. So
are you? Okay. Good.
Yeah.
excellent.
We're giving Steve the floor.
Glad to hear that. But
all right. Well, you don't get it anymore,
right?
But do you? Yeah. But do you have anything you want to bring up, Steve?
I asked Jason before he went on before he went on his little mini vacation.
Giga Jason.
I really honestly, for everybody that's out there listening and for, Ham Radio 2 Jason, Tank, aka MRD. I'm trying to see if there's anybody else on here that we've given stuff to
Radio Adventure Guy.
Ham Radio Adventure Guy, yeah. A lot of
I'll shoot you an email next week.
Yeah. From me and GigaParts, thank you for promoting amateur radio and especially the Explorer brand. It is growing.
I am absolutely in love with that bag.
That bag's great. It is great.
And one of the things that I stressed I played CEO of the day on Thursday. So
Nice.
some of the things that I brought up and I stressed at lunch with the peeps above me was it's amazing. The QRZ1 was released 4 months ago at Huntsville. Over 3,000 have been either given away through the program or bought. Sold. And I have under my desk at work five defective radios.
Oh wow. So that's really good stats.
Then. Very good. Yeah.
For that being a TYT, backbone radio, I can't complain. I expected, and I'm not trying to jinx the whole project. I expected a lot more than 5.
Yeah.
And watching the forum on QRZ, I have maybe 3 people that have had issues, all of them being chirp related. So it wasn't the radio, it was chirp. And I'm not trying to, blast on the chirp users, but that was the problem. You guys are testing out the solar panels, battery boxes. What else is in the Explorer brand? The bags. Of course, there's more to come. The PO4 power batteries, LiPo batteries. I'll say on here, and to be upfront and honest, that was something I thought back in 2020 was going to be a total flop.
That's a great battery.
It is.
When you're competing against other LiPo batteries out there, I'm not going to mention the one that starts with a B, ends in another.
I don't know.
But I like it. You need to get it on the store too.
Yeah. And that's another product that 1, 2, 3. I want to say I've got 3 downstairs in returns. And and 2 bad chargers. And the one charger, I kind of blame the user because it looked like he arced it. So I can't blame the charger. I think I blame the customer on that.
Connect black to red, right?
Yeah, always. If you're going to charge in series, you're supposed to connect black to red.
How
I have a video of that, Jason.
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot about that, Frank.
That was
the smoking solar charger.
Smoking solar charge controller. Yeah, for sure.
But one thing I do definitely want to say is if there is anybody out there that has ideas, thoughts of things that we can bring to the Explorer brand, please let me know. Let us know, because Skunkworks loves to be making and playing with things, and then we give it to Jason. We give it to people to try, and either they say it works or it sucks. I didn't think giving Mike a backpack would make him, the happiest kid of 2020, but it did.
Oh yeah.
It's all it takes.
It's all it takes.
Yeah, I honestly, like when I made that video, I had not unpacked it, I had not opened it, I hadn't done anything, and that was just all like real time first reactions. I filmed it, and we took it out. We did a POTA yesterday. All of us had our bags, and I brought. So in my bag, there's the 7300 and the 705 right now, and one of the bags that I've got like coax and antennas and stuff in. 100 feet of LMR 240 coax for maybe our industries. That little on the inside, those little loops at the very top, perfect for the Rig Expert Stick Pro.
What is Noel whispering over there? Because it
Is it 12 o'clock in Mississippi yet?
It can't be good. If she's in the shot, she's oh my gosh. I can't imagine what
she's coming to drag you
already.
She's coming to drag you out of the shack.
How much are you drinking already, Joe?
Is she sipping the tin cup?
She smelled that peanut butter whiskey.
Right. It must have been it. That must have been it. This is a picture of us with the bag, all 3 of us with the bag at the park yesterday. So yeah, great bag.
It is so comfortable. The padding on the back.
It is
padding on the strap. I mean, there's probably 35 pounds of crap in my bag right now, and it's like
probably more than that.
Yeah, it's you guys hit it out of the park. You really did.
I just wanted to not to interrupt, but we're 10 minutes out from New Year's Eve here, or New Year's, so I just came on quickly. say Happy New Year's to everybody. I got to head back up to the family, but
okay.
Bye, guys.
Fireworks.
Thanks for
Happy
stopping
New Year,
by.
man.
Go hit
Yeah,
the fireworks, buddy.
what's the fireworks going off, Molson?
I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that.
What?
I canceled
He's such
the
a
show.
liar. He's such a liar. He's
No,
gonna do it. No, really?
No, I canceled the show.
All right.
You know what? Like I went out driving this afternoon. It is so foggy. It's like 40 degrees here. It's like t-shirt weather.
Oh,
And you wouldn't be able to see anything anyway.
it's really foggy.
Just backfired to Zamboni a few times.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
All right. Happy New Year's,
Thanks,
guys.
Daniel. Happy
Love
New
you,
Year,
brother.
man.
Daniel.
Molson.
Love you, man.
Take care,
Joe
buddy.
Brett, behave yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, his hall monitor's already there.
Yeah,
He
right.
knows your
Right,
Brett's in good hands.
Yeah.
All right, 73.
Yeah.
Later.
Take care.
Well, Steve, I don't know if you're finished yet, but I mean, just let me know if you have anything else. But I would like to say on behalf of all of us, and I think everybody will agree with me, GigaParts has been a huge support to the YouTube ham radio community for the last 2 or 3 years, or maybe longer than that. So we really appreciate everything you guys do. There's some people out there, and like you wouldn't say Bioeno, so I won't say the names of who I'm talking about, who may not think that YouTube ham radio on YouTube's a really good thing, but GigaParts has been like the total opposite of that. So you guys have been real supportive over the last 2 or 3 years, and we really appreciate that too.
Did they have a billboard? I thought I saw a billboard.
Yeah, one of them did. He was on 10 meter FT8 today. And he wouldn't answer me. Now, to be fair, I wouldn't answer me either.
That's petty.
To be fair, I wouldn't answer me either, but I just thought I'd throw that out there.
I'm trying to think if there is anything else to
I got something for you, Steve.
Yeah.
So I bought one of the hats that has the antenna with your call sign. Guys, if you're looking for a nice ball cap, and I'm talking about you can wear it for your potas and your sodas, or go get ice cream and hot dogs. If you're ugly like me, it's going to make you look handsome. I swear to God, man, this thing and the turnaround. No, I say it's very seriously. It's nice quality. What was it? I think it's what, $20? I forget the price. A nice quality, couple days turnaround, man. Any color you talking about whatever color you want it in, you got it. Nice. And I'm very particular about my hats. I am like hats, hoodies, t-shirts, radios. Let's see what else. Antennas, cigars. Seriously, go to GigaParts, guys. If you're looking for your call sign or anything else in a nice ball cap, nice trucker ball cap, man, go for it. I highly recommend it. So thank you, guys.
Hey, Don, can you put the hat on
from the chat?
It's in the other room right now. I'm sitting in the garage. Actually, I'm at Southwest right now. I left my other job. I'm working at Southwest.
Oh
right
wow.
now.
Okay, there it is.
We were desperate.
It's waiting for somebody else.
Yeah, it was
to
all
come
hands
up
on
with that.
deck.
I just don't believe it makes you handsome.
No.
Listen,
I got
don't
a
really
quick
believe
question
that
from
either,
the
man.
chat there, Jason.
Okay, what's up?
Ben's asking, are you going to be putting a bag?
I already answered him.
Explorer bag
Yeah.
inside of your mystery box?
No.
Oh,
No, I am going to. The one that I talked about on my mystery box was the bag that comes with the Chameleon antenna. So I got a Chameleon F Loop 2.0 that they sent me a while back that I did a video for, and it comes with a really nice bag. It's not as nice as the Explorer bag in my opinion, but it's still a nice bag. And that bag with the F Loop is going to go in one of my mystery boxes. So, but no Explorer bag to go in a mystery box. Unless Steve wants to send me a second one, because I'm not giving mine away. It's too awesome. So, and I've got some more. Honestly, I've got at least one, if probably two more videos to do with mine anyway. So I'm not through promoting it yet. So I'm not going to be giving that one away. That one's staying on the. Who's banging on what? What is that?
That's probably my neighbors.
Is it that loud? Wow. Is that
could be
fireworks?
You remember what my shack is? It's just a little storage shed. So
okay. All right.
That's your wife doing some renovations at the house right now.
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah. She was making sure I was out here.
Yeah. Douglas from Discord in the chat. Yes, Steve works at GigaParts. That's who it's Steve right there. Steve, wave your hand. That's him. He's at GigaParts. So if you ever do trade-ins or used items purchases from GigaParts, most likely you've dealt with Steve.
I think he's the one that keeps taking the magnets off the Bronco.
The one that say tank radio?
I don't blame him. I don't blame him for doing that.
Hey, somebody got me the other day and put a competitor sticker on the back of my truck.
That means war.
That's dirty.
All right, so I'm not going to name any names here, but I do shipping now for a certain radio manufacturer company that makes a radio out of an Android phone. And they ship to a competitor of yours, Steve. So I had some GigaParts I had some boxes with GigaParts tape on them. And it's possible that I shipped some product to that competitor with the GigaParts tape on it. And what I wanted to do was film a short of it, taping it up like that, and then a screen, a zoom in of the label. And I want to play that "Damn It Feels Good to Be a Gangster" song from Office Space.
Oh yeah,
I still may do that. That may be a thing one of these days.
That'd be a lot of fun.
That'd be great. Amazon box, GigaParts tape. Let's load it up.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
We had a guy. If I have, I'll email you the picture because it's at work. I was processing returns yesterday, and a guy returned an FT5. He vacuum sealed it in like the packaging we use to do our meats.
Oh wow!
Our meats. He vacuum sealed the radio, and I'm like, "You have got to be kidding me!"
Wow.
So I
vacuum saved,
and I'm like, "Now this is a return."
Yeah, no kidding.
That's right. Yeah.
It's hermetically sealed.
Yeah.
Keeps all that kitty fur and smoke in there.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Sheesh. Okay. Well, let's go around the room. I want to know what everyone's drinking. And okay, let's give it 5 minutes, because in 5 minutes, 4 or 5 minutes, we're going to do a celebration of
East Coast.
2023 on the East Coast.
My former time zone.
I guess in Molson land too. So we'll do that real quick, and then we'll go around the room.
I think Molson's on his second bottle of wine. So
yeah, he gotta be.
I would hope so. I mean, I didn't have to POTA tomorrow. I would be hitting it a little bit.
New Year's Eve on Saturday. I mean, that's like how much you tee it up and knock it out of the park with that lineup.
Unless you got to work on Sunday.
Yeah, right here. Yeah, right here.
Shocking, I know.
All right, here's a question. Is there a way to use a GigaParts gift card online? I assume that you could. Does the gift card have like a code or something?
Is it the gift card? If it's the GigaParts gift card, no. If it's the one we sent with some packages back Black Friday, it should have like a 4-digit code, like a 4 or 8-digit code. But if you're having any issues, email me at my call sign at gigaparts.com, and we'll get it all figured out.
And that call sign's Kilo India for Kilo Whiskey Romeo.
Correct.
I just read it off your little sign.
Good job, Frank.
Yeah.
Good job, Frank.
Co-hosting.
Yeah. Don't know what we do with that.
Yeah, for sure. But okay, cool. So 3 minutes. Good deal. Brett wants to know in the chat, is there anyone on the air right now? Mike was doing some FT8 earlier, but I think he stopped.
Yeah, I tore everything down. I was gonna have some FT8 going, but I forgot my good earphones, my AirPods at home, and so I had to go to Walmart and buy these cheap headphones just so I could do this stream, so I could have some bit of audio. And because these are such high quality headphones, they're under $5. Walmart
sounds like a steal.
Yeah.
Oddly enough, you say that because they had them locked in the case so people wouldn't steal them. Yeah, that's how good these are.
That's a classy neighborhood you're in there, Mike.
Maybe it was a rollback.
I was only doing about 30 watts with the 7300, and I was getting RFI like on Josh's after chat. We were chatting, and when I keyed up, the RFI was being picked up by the mic, and it was going into the audio, and it sounded terrible. So
Frank didn't bring any Toroids.
Put everything down.
Yeah, really.
No, I actually have a Toroid, and I have a ferrite clamp that I have on some RG316, and I wandered around a few times, and it didn't do anything. So no, but so sorry. I was planning on playing some radio, but. I failed.
I'm sure we'll be on the air on FT8 right now.
We'll be on the air, a whole bunch of us tomorrow doing a POTA. So check POTA.app for the spotting page, and you'll see our call signs, or better yet, download the app called Ham Alert.
Yes.
Put our
Alert.
call signs.
Are you going to be
as
on 80 meters
triggers.
so I can reach you guys?
No.
I don't think I can get
No.
any other band that close.
I did have someone email me though, asking because I was doing FT8, doing a POTA yesterday on FT8, and he asked if we were going to get on 10 meters. So we need to make it a point to get on 10 meters.
We're going to try 10
the
meters.
Technicians can get us.
Yeah.
And 10 FT8 was on fire today. So
it's been on fire for a week or more.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I'm making contacts every Tuesday on my live streams. I do a Technician Tuesday for those of you that don't know.
All right, there's 11 o'clock, boys. Happy New Year to those of you on the East Coast.
To those on the East Coast, cheers.
I mean, it's not quite on my computer
everybody.
here, but
I've got 11 o'clock straight up.
no.
So Firearm N0WHA in the chat, Mike, said, I got a 1500 watt infrared half wave Nelson's antenna. Loved your review on them.
Oh, awesome, dude. Yeah, that's a fantastic antenna. They're just the build quality. They're fantastic.
I've got two of them, not the 1500 watt version. Maybe I should look into that. But yeah. those are good antennas.
We actually have 15 seconds before the new year.
Oh, we'll toast twice.
We'll toast it again, but I mean, like my computer says 11 o'clock right now.
I understand, but you need a computer that works.
You want to sync the time there for your FT8?
Yeah, sync it before you FT8.
You should see all the stuff that I'm running on my computer.
There.
Oh, I can only
Happy New
imagine.
Year!
Hey,
There we go.
Once again.
Yeah. Oh boy, once again. Yeah.
That may be why they didn't answer you on FT8 today, Jason.
Could be.
I made a bunch. Well, no, I made a bunch of
true
contacts
statement.
yesterday on FT8, but I was using the Flex.
Did you do FT8 yesterday? Oh yeah,
Frank,
that's
you
right.
got
logged
another
in.
bottle,
Yeah.
right?
From home.
Frank's
So-
already finished the bottle?
Yeah, he invited us down to help him finish it tomorrow. Just finished the damn bottle off.
Wow.
That's
Come
the
on,
second
dude.
bottle.
Dude,
I
you better go to the
small
packy.
glass of that, but
That bottle was bought about 10 hours ago too. So.
Yeah.
Oh, sweet.
Jason and I had a cigar earlier, and we had a little glass, maybe 2 fingers.
Yeah.
That was it. That's all I drank today, and so Frank has done the rest.
Yeah.
Most of it was on the stream. On the stream.
Oh.
half the bottle.
Now, what do you guys call your stores down there? You call them liquor stores, packies, package stores? What's the
What the hell is a packy? It's a liquor store.
the packy? Up here in Connecticut, we call them packies.
Yeah, they're
for-
like packaged liquor or something like
yeah,
that.
yeah, because
Yeah.
you used
Never heard
to
of
put them
that.
in a brown bag.
In Michigan, we call them party stores.
That I can get on board with.
Yeah, down here it's just a liquor store.
Liquor store, yeah.
They're called packies down here. It's for a whole different reason.
Yes.
Somebody caught that.
Oh boy.
Still
Oh,
never
my.
heard that, but yeah,
my.
could be. All right, let's go around the room. I want to know what everybody's drinking, and I'm not big on New Year's resolutions, but I got a couple of things that I'm going to do starting this year. Not really because it's a new year, just because. Actually, it's because it's a new month. If it was September right now, I'd still be starting this. So, so I want to know if you have New Year's resolutions, what are they? Especially if they're related to ham radio and or YouTube. And what are you drinking tonight? So, Scott, you're first on my list. What's up, man?
Oh, geez, put me on the spot here. Well, last year when we did this, I made a resolution. I wanted to get as many new ham radio operators licensed from my videos and stuff like that. And I think I did a pretty good job. I don't have an exact number.
That's a great goal.
But I got quite a few people. I've had a lot of people that comment on my videos saying, "Hey, thank you very much. Your videos helped me. Your website helped me study for this and blah, blah, blah." And I passed my tech. I passed my tech in general. A lot of guys taking their tech in general at the same time, which is really cool. And I was glad to have been a helping hand in helping these new people get into our wonderful little hobby here.
Mm-hmm.
As far as New Year's resolutions this year, I want to explore new aspects of ham radio that I've never really been interested in before now. And I'll start learning some more stuff. I'll then turn around and teach the newbies that stuff as well. And off topic from ham radio, my other big goal this year is to make the 1 mile shot with my rifle.
Nice.
That's a great goal.
That's a good goal.
Let me know when you go out because I want to come with you.
Well, it's up in Dallas actually. I'm going to get into
on the way.
I'm going to get into competitive shooting this year. So
nice.
But as far as tonight's libations, I have a nice selection of 100-proof moonshine.
Nice. Very nice.
I have a bottle of Smith & Cross pot still Jamaican rum to wash it down with.
It's not moonshine if it's not in a mason jar.
Yeah, well, And then as a third chaser, of course, my Weller special.
Oh, that's my favorite.
That stuff's good. That stuff's good. So
Yep.
thanks for being here, Scott.
Thank you.
Glad you're going to make it out tomorrow.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, cool. Frank, you're next.
Yes.
Make sure you got the right microphone on.
Man, I'll mute.
We're
There you go.
switching. We're switching.
Yeah, switch back and forth. There you go.
I was drinking. I technically am. There's the last of it. I think that's
You're
a healthy
smelling
3
it.
fingers. Four Roses, the cheap bottle, because we drank the expensive one last night. And
Yeah.
my New Year's resolution, I am going to start keto again, and I'm really looking forward to losing more weight. I have a goal that is 20 pounds down from the weight that I just jumped with Carlos, and I'm hoping to hit that again before Huntsville. Channel related, I want to get my ham shack built. I'm knocking on every piece of wood for any appliance in my house.
This one.
Sawdust.
I've replaced almost every major appliance in my house in the last 2 years.
No
Both
doubt.
AC
Yeah, you
units,
did.
washer dryers, dishwashers. The only thing major left is my water heater, and I think it's fine. And I had a plumber come out and double check that, so I can't spend money on my ham shack and not feel
Oh,
guilty.
goodness.
But that ham shack. I had an awesome radio. This is the first time I'm saying it online anywhere. Gifted to me by a Madrian Patreon. I think he wants to stay anonymous. I'm going to respect that.
Yeah.
And if you heard me on the air the last 2 days, it was on the Yaesu FTX 10. And did I say that right?
FTDX 10?
FTDX 10.
Yeah.
Hey,
FTXD. When Frank
Yeah.
well,
Yeah.
I am dyslexic.
Yeah.
And there's amazing other, pew pew thing that's DX, and that's the first in my head.
Yeah.
But that radio is amazing. The first time I turned it on, I called CQ. Someone came back to me, identified me immediately. Take radio. Oh my God, it's great to see you. And
Amazing what
that was
filtering
an
will do.
instant Pileup.
Right.
And the hugest pileups I've been getting with that. So it's
Frank, excuse
amazing.
me for 1 minute.
Go.
Pixie is looking for some Bitcoin at Kyle's house. I can tell. I can tell. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Just
Perfect.
Wow.
Perfect. I was done. But
he's
that's
digging. He's
everything I have.
mining.
Yeah. Yeah. Frank got a DX10 donated to him. So
That's
and
fantastic.
that was pretty cool. The guy
Yeah.
emailed me and he's like, "Hey, has he got this radio yet?" I said, "No." He goes, "I want to gift him one, but I don't want him to know it was from me." I'm like, "Okay." And then I guess the guy contacted him anyway.
That's
Yeah.
cool.
The circumstances, he couldn't send it directly to me, but
Right.
we got it and I have it. And the first time I used it, Mike helped me set it up. And the sort I shot was both activations, and it was just slammed of the pileup. It was
It's such a great-
ridiculous.
Such a
It
great
was so
radio.
much fun.
Yeah.
Such a great
Jason,
radio.
you were operating with it. It was the
Yeah.
pileup yesterday was.
I ran a pile up. I made 50 contacts in 30 minutes yesterday, sitting there at the park. It was, yeah. It's a great
Jason, is that
radio.
the same radio that you brought to up to the lake?
Yes.
Lake Texoma? Okay.
Yes. Same.
Or
same
Lake
one at
Ray Roberts. Ray Roberts.
Ray Roberts. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
Same
I
one,
love that
same one I
radio.
took to Ray Roberts. Same one I took to Huntsville last year, and we did when we did that all day POTA thing on
Yeah.
Friday at the park. I don't remember if you were there or not, Shane, but
I was not.
Okay.
I had an airline to run.
It's a great
Yeah.
radio, and for the money, it's.
And you're doing a
it's-
bang up job.
Hey, thanks, buddy.
It is a good radio. I'm glad you got that one,
Got
Frank.
them checks.
Yeah. All right, let's go to Izzo. What's up, man? How are things
Listen,
up there
guy.
in the igloo? You're not in the
No,
igloo.
no,
Are
I'm
you at
not.
work?
No, actually, no. I stayed for a couple extra hours today. I got
Okay.
home. I started falling asleep. I wasn't going to show up because I got to be up early for 6:30, East Coast time. But I don't care, man. I had to be here. I wanted to be with my bros. It's important to me. Tonight we're just drinking some. It's called Fox and Park Birch beer, straight up, man. It's just nothing has been, augmented, as they say. Nice LFD cigar. Listen. I need to say this because it's been a devastating year for me.
Yeah.
And this Ham family that we have who are here tonight and those who are behind the scenes have helped me in 58 years of life, I never ever thought shit was going to go down the way it went down. You guys, man, there are not enough words and not enough Kleenex, and we're not going to go there tonight with Kleenex, okay?
All right.
But I will, a simple thank you has so much meaning behind it. That's, and I'll leave it at that. So I'm not ready to get the channel going again. I'm no way, but this in 2023, this is going to be a little bit more personal development for me, because I have to learn to do something that there's just no book on to teach you how to do this. And we all do it differently.
Sure.
But I'm surrounded by an incredible people that I can trust with a cigar, a wallet, my life. It doesn't make a difference. And I'm going to do some things. The first thing I need to start getting back on the air one way or another. So that's a personal developing thing that I am going to do in 2023, because cigars and ham radio have saved me. And through this devastating time, my family, my kids are doing great. I'm very grateful. So when they say, say your prayers and be grateful, man, if you guys, if all your ears are ringing, guess what? I'm calling out your names. So guess what? Yeah, I'm bugging you a little bit. So, well, I'm happy to be here, man. This is the third year in a row, man. We have fun, and I don't care if I only get 4 hours of sleep. I don't care. I don't care. Listen, listen. When I go to work tomorrow, it's just going to be like working at Southwest. Who cares, right? Who cares what happened?
Wow.
Yes. Yes.
Shane, I love you, brother. Shane, I love you, brother, man. I love you, brother.
I took a shot at Shane before the live stream started, but I'm glad that somebody else did it after we were live.
Oh, we have to. We have to.
So
I came here waiting for it. I know it's gonna happen.
Fair game now.
The chat's gonna have it. You guys are gonna have it. I'm ready. I'm ready.
Yeah,
that's good.
You know what I told Shane the other day in a private chat? I'm like, you should take one of your QSL cards with the Southwest plane on it, fold it into a paper airplane, and throw it off your balcony. And then tweet out, "We fly again today."
Joe Brett's awesome.
Hey, Izzo,
that's great. Yeah,
we got your six, man. Anything you need from us, the ham radio community,
you guys have, man.
Yeah,
you guys have, man.
To you, Don.
Yeah,
you guys have. But and like I
100%.
said, and no disrespect, I've done it without zero alcohol. And I didn't want to. I needed to do something.
You've got to do that.
Listen, don't get me wrong. I spent a lot of money on cigars, but that's who I am. She knew that, and she supported me. If you go to my QRZ page, you'll see that she was a woman who supported me unconditionally, even before you guys even met me. So again, she will always be in my heart, our hearts, everyone's hearts, and she's always going to be there. I know it. Every once in a while, I get a little kick in the butt every once in a while, but like I said, this year is going to be about some personal development, and one of the things is just getting back on the air. I am blessed to have some POTA parks 10 minutes away from my house. I know some people around the country don't have that. You all got to drive an hour. I hear those stories, and I'm like, man, talking about it's time to get back on the air. And and we're going to do it in steps. It's going to be one of those crawl, walk, run,
baby steps.
I'm going to get going again. I am going to get going because I miss it. I miss getting on the radio. It's funny listening to all the stuff on Facebook and all the other parks on the air banter. How come you guys don't do this? How come you don't do that? I heard the other day was somebody calling for only people who graduated from high school, the activator.
That's cool.
I'm thinking of saying, all right, I'm only going to work people who drive Chevy trucks, and then only Ford trucks and Dodge Ram. We're going to mix it up, and guess what we're going to do? It's called the F word. It's called fun. We're not going to get crazy about all this stuff.
I know I talked to everyone here, Don. Once you're ready to do anything, any of us will be there for whatever you need. So
100%.
I guess what's going to happen tomorrow? Because Frank, I've seen you pop up in my ham alert. I'm going to be. Yes, I've been jonesing, and I know it's going to happen tomorrow. You guys all your call signs are going to be popping up, and others on my ham alert, and I'll be working in a 911 center. But that's okay, man.
John, let me tell you, when you're ready to get back on the air, so long as it's not winter.
You want to come up here?
Let me know, and I'll take the first Southwest flight out of Houston.
No, you won't.
Oh, you won't.
No, you won't.
You got a better chance of flying. Who is defunct now? TWA?
Lufthansa.
Oh, wow.
That's
Izzo, thanks for being here. I'm glad you're able to make it tonight.
as
Man.
always, man. Wouldn't miss
So,
it for the world. You know that.
Appreciate it. Yeah, Mike. That's on you, man. Go ahead.
Well, I just want to say that I'm very happy to be here with Jason and Frank. I'm inside Ham Radio 2.0's House 2.0, wearing a Ham Radio 2.0 shirt. It's a little bit like Inception, so that's really cool. I'm like that guy that's going to see the band, that's wearing the band shirt. As far as New Year's resolutions, my New Year's resolution is I'm not going to make New Year's resolutions anymore. I just really don't care.
That was mine like 10 years ago, and I've stuck to it.
Don't care.
I've stuck to it. Yeah.
Yep.
Last year, I think a lot of us were like, I really want to, because like I got my extra a couple years ago. I'm a VE. Like the only thing I haven't accomplished in ham radio, well, I won't say the only thing, but the biggest thing is Morse code. So a lot of us were like last year, let's learn CW. And to be quite frank with you, I just don't have enough desire to learn the bleeps and bloops to really sit down and I just it doesn't, that fire isn't in me. Like I want to learn it.
I hear you.
I know
I hear you.
I know the numbers. I can send, which I mean a lot of people can't.
The most important thing,
But,
Mike, is SOS. God forbid SOS.
That I know that.
There you go. You're all set.
Bleep 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 bloop bloop bloop
Bloop,
bleep bleep bleep.
Yeah.
So I
You
know
can do it with a
SOS.
flashlight.
But yeah, I think that's about it. I don't really have much. Just happy that the channel's growing. I can continue to support myself. I am looking at a new job in the next few months. An opportunity has arisen that I think I'm going to jump on. I'd be really stupid not to. But the battery boxes are selling. I'm going to be making 5 more sometime within the next week, so I'll have a few more. KMRD.square.site. I make these battery boxes that are pretty awesome, if I do say so myself.
Everyone should already know that because all of you watch my live
They
streams,
should.
right?
They should. Yep.
So Mike was on a lunchtime live stream a couple weeks ago talking about those, and he's building me a custom version. So I'm looking forward to trying that.
Jody, I do appreciate some nice dits. Yes, that is a true statement. I am pro dit all the way.
Yeah.
And as far as what I'm drinking tonight, a cherry Coke Zero. So that's actually it's probably my 4th one today. So.
Oh man, you need to slow down.
I know.
Yeah, we don't want you stumbling.
I'm a little bit of a Coke head.
Yeah.
A little bit.
Yeah.
I do have a Coke problem.
Yeah. Yeah. That's it.
So,
Cool, man. Glad you made it down, man. Looking forward to POTA tomorrow.
I'm glad you tolerate me.
Oh yeah. Most days.
Most.
So Kyle, you're next, man. What's going on in misery out there?
Well, it's going to be 60 degrees tomorrow, so I think I'm going to go out and do some POTA tomorrow. Can you believe it?
Nothing wrong with that. It's probably going to be high 60s here.
I hope to God you work each other
80.
just so I can say please copy.
Yes, we totally need to get the please copy in the
Start off
logbook and on video
2023.
tomorrow. Yeah.
Well, Mike, you need to get the blips and the bleeps out because I'm only taking my mountain topper out tomorrow.
I won't hear you anyway.
No.
FL Digi, buddy. FL Digi.
All 9 volts.
All 9 volts of it. All 9 volts.
Mhm.
So I'm drinking, my classic Blue Moon here, and I only have one goal for Actually, I have a lot of personal goals that I probably won't share, but one of the goals that I have this year, and it's probably going to be a little crazy to some of you, I'm going to try and log every single contact I make. Like,
There's nothing wrong with that.
Whenever I do POTA, whenever I activate, obviously I log, and whenever I do contests, I log. And I put them in a file somewhere. I put them on my hard drive or on my NAS, and I kind of just, I just keep everything together. I don't upload to Logbook of the World or Club Log or anything like that. But whenever I'm just like working contacts or I'm hunting POTA, I don't keep a log. I just make contacts and just, just whatever. I really don't care. So I I decided, you know what, I make a bunch of I make a ton of contacts, especially whenever I contest throughout the year, and I have no idea how many contacts I make during the year. So I'm actually going to actually write down or log every single contact that I make and put it actively take all my contest contacts and put them in a log. Take all my POTA contacts, put them in a log, and make one log for the whole year and try and figure out how many contacts I actually make. Because I have
Would you believe they make software for that?
They do.
Oh, here we go. That's like asking a ham, what's the best antenna?
Hammer.
Here we go.
Hammer.
So I am the opposite. I have this incessant need to log everything. I'm like out there, like Mike was out there making contacts today, and he got Carlos was calling CQ POTA, and Mike had his 705 set up on the beach, zero feet above sea level on the beach with a pack antenna and an IC 705, and we contacted Carlos. We were like a 3-3 to him. Nice. But I'm sitting here I got to log this because this is, we're not in a park. It doesn't matter. Carlos is logging it and he's POTA. So we don't, as a hunter, we don't have to log it, but I'm still what am I going to do with this? I'm like the opposite of that. I have to log it, or at least it doesn't count, but that's just because I'm weird.
He will log it for me.
I didn't log it either because it was POTA, but if it had been something else, I probably would have put it in my hrdlog.net or something like that, but I don't know. So, but that's a good goal, Kyle. I think that's that's a fun thing.
Yeah. I'm going to try and actively, make a effort to consolidate, or not consolidate, but to bring all my logs together. I mean, I make thousands and thousands of contacts as a contester. I'll make 1,000 contacts a weekend.
Not to brag or anything.
Yeah, as a contester. But I mean,
it's the flex.
It's half of it's the flex, half of it's the 60-foot beam. So
the 60-foot beam certainly helps.
Yeah, absolutely.
Just a little.
Yeah.
The 3 beams at 60 foot are help a little bit too.
I have the flex on an off-center fied dipole, and it does great, but I would trade it for a 60-foot tower with a beam on it. I would.
Wait, don't we have a tower that we need to go pick up, Chase?
Yeah, the problem is there's no internet out there.
We
Where
were
we want to
just
put it, there's no
talking
internet.
about that.
But
we can hotspot it.
We're gonna do something out there. I got to figure out what to do. So yes, that's gonna happen. So
anyway, that's my goals. I'm just gonna log that. I'm trying to log. It's
a good goal.
Log.
It's a good goal. Good goal. Thanks, Kyle. Thanks for being here.
Yep. Thank you.
Steve, you're next. If you want to talk about goals or what you're drinking tonight, feel free.
Goals at GigaParts. Grow that Explorer brand.
It's a great idea.
That was one thing that I mentioned Thursday playing CEO of the day is grow that brand because it's working. And, I hate to rub that into a lot of products and when people complain, but it's working. Tonight is Pepsi.
Pepsi. Yeah, there you
Pepsi.
go.
It's even censored. Wow.
That's being censored.
I'm kind of piggyback with Kyle. I log everything? Yes. Goal, I want to see if I can get 40,000 Qs this year. And
wow,
that's
pretty fun.
That's some serious.
That's ambition. Yeah.
Last year, 2022 was 27,388. So,
crap.
Yeah.
Wow.
Jeez.
Now realize, if you go to my QRZ page, you'll see I essentially have 4 stations set up here. So I have mastered the way of doing FT8 on 4 different bands at the same time when I'm truly bored.
It's amazing what you can do when you're bored.
So Mike, you got to send Steve a message and ask him to record a clip for the FT8 video.
Yes, that would be amazing.
Okay.
And I'm talking about crawling and walking. This guy's doing the marathon. I love it.
I got 4 bands at once.
I love it. No, I love it. I think that's great.
I need a 5th computer
fantastic.
so I can work.
I was only half paying attention. You're doing 4 bands of FT8 at once?
4 bands
simultaneously.
between. Let's see. I'm sitting in front of the K3. Next to me is the 7600, the DX3000, and then the wife's FT990.
Wow. Okay, so I've got a video idea. I'll have to email you.
And those are all old radios, and they work with FT8. That's amazing.
You've got one mouse that you can go all the way across all those screens, right?
I wish.
Right. Yeah.
There's ways to do that.
Kyle, write him a program. Let's do some Node Red or something.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, let's Node Red the heck out of that.
Yeah. Kyle,
It's already made. It's called Synergy. You just have to download Synergy.
Hey, Kyle, you beat me to it.
Yeah.
Kyle, this is what a log looks like. This is my logging software. You're in here, and you're not confirmed.
Yeah, I
Because he
probably will
hasn't
never be
uploaded it.
confirmed.
I know. I just wanted to show you what a logging software looked like. And
Oh.
that's just one. You know, there's others like it.
Mike, it looks like an Excel spreadsheet.
It's not terribly different than that.
Oh, okay.
It's just, you know, it's a compilation of the contacts that you've made over the years.
Oh, okay. Okay. Oh, I understand now. Okay. All right.
And then you can just hit a button and it'll up. I mean, you have to go through the absolute nightmare that is getting Logbook of the World set up.
Oh dear God.
And you have to like go to Gozar the Keymaster and then go through the fifth gate of hell. But once you do that, then you get the postcard in the mail.
That's just too much effort to do.
But
logging.
then you can push a button in the logging software and it'll send out the Logbook of the World.
There is
no bring it back to Steve here.
Yeah. Don't you love that Logbook of the World? They send you a postcard to reset your password. Isn't it great?
It's asinine.
Logbook of the World
It's
sucks.
absolutely awful.
Logbook of the World is hot garbage.
Oh,
outdated.
To bring it back to Steve here, who's the first person to officially make contact on the Explorer radio in the air?
Was it Carlos or
Carlos? I think that was Carlos.
It
was
was
you.
You gave it to me.
It was
and I
it was
made it.
Frank being thrown out of an airplane.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Which didn't end. That didn't exactly end the way that all of us were hoping it did.
Yeah.
But
I was like, I was waiting for this grandeur, and it ended with someone like softly landing on the ground.
Yeah.
Come on.
All I know
You
is
do better,
I
Frank.
landed in a huge brown puddle of mud.
Yeah.
Yeah, call it mud.
So you irritated people on an airplane, they threw you out of the damn thing?
Yeah.
Carlos did.
I was gonna that reminds me of your Instagram post. Was it Instagram or Facebook post today, Shane, where you said finally flying again with pictures of a balloon?
Yes.
And I wanted to reply, hey, so you're not at Southwest, are you?
Yeah, no, I'm not. I had to finally step out of the NOC.
You can't do that stuff in the knock.
No, the France frowned upon.
Yeah.
Especially
Steve-
that close to the airport.
Steve, that's a cool goal, man. You'll have to let us know how that goes on that.
I'm pretty confident that if I can hit, what did I say, 20 some thousand,
26,000, I think you said.
26,000.
That's
A
crazy.
lot of it, don't get me wrong, you know, people have got their opinions on FT8, but
We don't
I would
care.
say 3/4 of that was FT8, you know.
FT8 is still ham radio.
A
I love
contact is a
FT8.
contact, man.
True.
Steve, are you
People
having
need- people
fun?
need to just shut the hell up.
Steve, the bottom
That's the
line, are you
thing.
having fun?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Then there you go. You owe nothing to anybody. That's what it's
The
all
thing
about.
is,
Yeah.
it's hard for me to promote the hobby at work when people complain, and I call them coffin dodgers. That being the old generation,
That's being nice.
when
Yeah.
they say the
Did
bands
you
are
say
horrible.
coffin? Did you say coffin Dodgers?
Yes, coffin
Yeah.
dodgers.
I love it. I love it.
That's great.
You know, when I look,
That's good.
when I look over my
I'm
geocron
stealing that.
and the bands are open,
Mhm.
when you can work Japan on 10 meters for the last close to 2 months,
Yeah.
and
Worked
I don't
Africa
have-
on 20.
you know,
Mhm.
I
From
don't. Yeah, my
Texas.
beam is up 20 feet in the air here in
Yeah.
Huntsville, Alabama.
Mhm.
So you know, I don't have a 50-foot tower, and when I'm working, you know, Konnichiwa 7-3 on 10 meters, I think I'm doing all right.
Yeah.
I think that's fine.
You're doing fantastic.
Yeah.
Some
Minus
guy
the
was on
accent.
some guy was on Facebook today bagging on saying my computer worked his computer, so that's a contact, and he was like almost dogging FT8, and I replied to him, and I'm like, it's almost like people have forgotten what RTTY and PSK31 used to do.
Yeah.
Right.
Because
Thank you.
you know, I mean,
They've
come on.
forgotten how to
So,
have fun. That's
Well,
the problem,
that's- yes,
Jason. They
that's the
forgot how
truth.
to have fun.
that's certainly true.
The biggest thing.
That's certainly true.
That's because they have a huge stick lodged in a certain orifice they need to pull out.
Yeah, their anal glands are too far stretched.
Bad Ham.
It says,
what can we do about
Scott,
that?
when Scott said that, it looked like he was breathing fire because the smoke coming out of his, he was pissed about that comment.
Anal
I see
glands.
somebody's asking what age what age does Coffin Dodgers begin?
Yeah, 86.
When you
Oh,
when you
much
when you do
longer,
one of two
younger.
things, when you start talking about your colonoscopy on 80 meters, or when you start just getting on the QRZ forums and finding stuff that you like to complain about and then typing, and then
Or when you
replying
dig-
to
or-
those
or-
conversations.
Or
Yeah,
or when you dictate that ham radio is only whatever you think it is.
right.
Right.
Yeah,
That's
you're
it.
not.
Yeah.
And this is,
yeah.
and
It's
this
not-
rules-
your open
right.
mind.
I want to change the rules. How about that one? I want to change the rules so it's only benefiting me.
Right.
Come
Yeah.
on, guys, knock it
Yeah.
off.
Yeah. Knock it off. Knock
I
it
got
off.
keyboard commandos everywhere, right?
Yeah. Steve, thank you once again for being here. It's always great to have you on the stream. I hope you stay for the whole thing.
Wait, it's keyboard commandos and not just commando?
Yes.
I don't know.
What?
Maybe. Let's go to Joe Brett. Hey, there you go. My wife's got champagne. I got to get some.
Hey.
So, Joe Brett, what's going on, buddy?
Oh, not a lot. Audio's working. My square is yellow. That's good.
Your square's yellow.
Yeah. So I'm having what Frank's finishing off there. I got a little Four Roses myself. I got to go get
It's good
some
stuff.
more.
You can see my wife walking behind Frank right now to get me champagne.
There you go.
Nice.
Nice.
Go ahead, Joe Brett.
I'd like to encourage Kyle on his endeavor of logging. It is a great thing. I love it. I even log my first time, even if we make contact on a 2-meter repeater. Just the first time I contacted you, I'm putting you in my log so I can look back. Steve conveniently walked away from his square, so he could not hear that I was finna thank him for his FT8 contact back in 2018. See what logging does for you, Kyle?
That's right.
And
Joe Brett will even log you on 11 meters. He doesn't care.
I don't care.
RF is RF, right? Joe?
I'm too trusting. If you tell me that I logged you, all right. That's great.
I am right with you, man. I don't log anything unless it's POTA. I'll just get out there and say it.
And see, there's guys like that. Delaware was my last work all states, but I've worked them like 5 times. There's just nobody would confirm the log. That's all I needed.
Is that almond one? Oh, that's good.
But other than that,
any goals this year, Joe Brett?
goals. I'd like to make some videos talking. I watched Kyle's replay. I was out at supper for trivia, wasn't able to attend. So I got back home and I started the replay shenanigan. Evidently, I need to step up my video producing.
As do all of you Clubhouse guys. But
right.
yeah.
I wasn't gonna bring them into it, but yes.
I'm gonna have to go back and rewatch that.
That was
I feel
a great-
called
Oh,
out.
you're gonna have
yeah.
to. You're gonna
Oh,
have
yeah.
to go watch the third session for sure.
Yeah. So make sure my hair is done well. Don't
Yes.
want Mike having better hair than me.
Wear a hat. Wear
I
a
mean,
hat.
even if you didn't win one of those rounds, just that you were in the running, you got honorable mention.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I was,
we
It's
got
like
a
being
participation
nominated
trophy.
for an Emmy.
Or like
you
the
know?
Yeah, you
Academy
got
Awards.
nominated.
I
got a
think I was number
participation
2 in being the one to get kicked off in 2023 of the clubhouse.
Yep.
I'm like, I keep the chat going, man. What are you talking about?
That's right. Yeah.
And I just look forward to when we're all going to do a drag show for 2023.
Yeah.
Apparently,
Well, we
yeah.
got Huntsville coming up.
Me and
Yeah,
Josh.
And then what happens between two ferns? You know, you never
Right. Right.
That's all the time we have this evening, folks. Thanks for tuning in.
We're gonna be behind the
I
ferns.
just
but we're not
figured
gonna
out
be
who watched
playing.
trivia and who did not.
Yeah. Right.
But yeah,
That is
thanks
true.
for having us.
Yeah.
Just enjoy being here and having fun with it.
Thanks, man. Appreciate you being here. All right, so James and Pat are next, and I know exactly what their goals are going to be, but I don't know the number yet. So, James, what's up, buddy? I know you've got some POTA goals for next year, so let us know what those are.
Listen, I don't even want to go into my POTA goals next year because you guys are going to say I'm an overachiever.
we already
You know
say
us
that,
all
so
too
you
well.
might as well just tell us. You might as well
James,
just say
I'll tell you you're an underachiever. Okay,
Mhm.
you can do better.
Yeah,
But
that's right.
what I would like to say is this weekend was a very busy weekend for me, finishing up a couple of goals that I had left from this year, and I got to finish the Bailey Sprott Challenge, which is activate a park every day of the year. And
That's awesome,
That's
dude.
fantastic.
Congratulations, man.
I
Did
was
you
just
actually
about to
do
ask
that?
you about that.
Every day this year. Wow,
Yeah, he's nuts.
crazy.
and
James, let everyone know how many contacts you made this year. Just
Yeah.
enlighten us on how many contacts you made this year.
around 90,000. I don't know the
Yeah.
exact number.
Jesus.
Wow.
Whoa.
It's amazing what you can do when you don't have a job.
I have a
just
job.
great.
I have a job.
Making POTA contacts is not a
Come
job,
on,
buddy.
Wow. I will say, James,
Dollar contact.
James is
That's right,
probably
dollar
the most
contact.
committed person I've seen to POTA
Yes.
ever.
Oh
James
yeah.
activates.
Yeah.
We have over in the clubhouse Discord. We have a POTA spot page,
Mhm.
and every day at the start of the day, probably at the right after work, and maybe in the evening, there is a James tag that gets thrown up there.
Mm.
Right.
He POTAs the shit out of POTA.
Mhm.
Pardon my
Mhm.
French.
If
No,
you
no,
have
no.
him in your
And-
ham
and,
alert,
and before the clubhouse, he's like on POTA 30 minutes before the clubhouse stream on Tuesdays. And he's like, he goes, oh, hold on, I got to finish up here and then I'll come see you guys in the chat. Talk about
Right.
dedication.
Yeah.
And I
Question
got to
for James.
acknowledge, man, you are a POTA monster.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's
It is
awesome.
awesome.
I have a question for James. Are you sending QSL cards for every one of your contacts?
Yeah, right.
I send back cards to people who send me, but
Mhm.
I refuse to send more than a book of stamps a week. So I therefore have a backlog of 2 gigantic radio boxes.
Mhm.
So if you want yours to move to the top of the stack, you send a self-addressed
That's
stamped
a
envelope,
lot of money.
go.
What's a
That is a
stamp
lot
now,
of
like
money.
50
and then
cents?
it goes out. But other than that, no. And
Yeah.
the other thing that I did this weekend was I did my first CW activation.
Oh, you did
Nice.
do it.
wow,
Kyle-
nice.
Kyle gave me a
Nice.
fit for like 3 weeks. You're running out of time. You're running out of time, and then misses the activation.
That you do it in.
Wait a minute.
Sounds, sounds like Kyle.
Ham
Wait,
court.
Kyle.
Ham court.
Yeah.
Here we go. Ham court.
He
Ham
told
court.
me he was going to do it at like 11 p.m. So therefore, I didn't check the
No,
effing
no.
chat.
He's
No,
on
no,
Eastern
no. He
time.
didn't say 11
We-
p.m. He said 30 words a minute.
We put,
Oh,
I put you in the chat. stating
Yeah, but
all
I'm not checking the chat every 5 minutes.
oh gosh.
New Year's resolution, Kyle.
Yeah.
There you go, Kyle.
Maybe,
Buy yourself a watch.
maybe if Kyle would log his contacts, he'd be able to find those.
Oh, where'd he
CWs.
go?
I don't know. He left. He left.
We lost him. Pixie didn't disconnect him.
Yeah.
I will talk one goal before I hand it over to Pat. And it's not POTA related. It's more YouTube related. As we know, every year in February, I take a month off of my job and I go to Florida and work on my YouTube channel. And
Mhm.
it yielded very big last year. So I do plan on doing that again this year.
Awesome.
And I'm looking to lower the days of my job this year and go more toward YouTube. So that would be my goal
That's awesome.
that I will talk about. But
Didn't you already do that this year?
I did get rid of one day this year. I plan on getting rid of 1 or 2 more this year.
Good. Good.
And,
Well, thanks, man.
And Frank, I'm in.
Go ahead.
I am in the same club as you. I got the DX10 from a Patreon too. It is an awesome radio.
It's amazing
Hey,
radio.
yep.
I love everything about it. I am looking forward to learning so much more about it.
Read the manual.
So
Right.
what now?
Yeah. No,
That's a
seriously, watch.
paper thing with black ink on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Watch. No, seriously, for programming the DX10, I'm dead serious when I say this. watch Doug's channel, N4H&H.
Yep.
Watch his channel on how to set that up. He does a phenomenal job on setting that radio. He does it for the 991 and the 7300 as well. And now the 710, he's doing it for the 710. He's got a new video series in the 710. If you want to know how to set up a radio, go to his channel first and see if he's done that setup on whatever that is. Does a great job. So thanks, James. Thanks for being here, bud.
No problem. Looking
forward to seeing you again in February. All right, Pat, how are you going to top that one?
Oh, geez. I don't know. Well, I'm going to try to follow in his footsteps for 2023 and do a park a day. That's my goal. That's going to be tough, obviously, because, you know, like James, I also have a job. You know, I also have a family on top of that. So I got to balance things out a little bit. But lucky for me, I live in like, you know, Poda Park Central in Washington, D.C. So there's not a shortage of parks to go to. It's just finding the time to do it. I'd also like to get my extra and brush up on my CW some more.
I did not know you were not an extra.
Not yet.
Okay. Well, I'm not either. I'm not dogging you. I'm just saying, I just, for some reason, I thought you were an extra.
Yeah, not yet. You know, I'm studying for it, but, you know, I have a lot of things going on. Like a personal goal of mine is I'm trying to finish my degree up. So,
okay.
You know, got a lot of going on this year. And I even put a video up with my goals. I have a few more than that, but really it's mostly park a day and getting my extras, my big ones.
I would, you know, that park a day goal is a fantastic goal. If the closest park to me was less than 30 minutes away, I might try to do that myself, but I'm not driving an hour round trip every day just to do a park every day. So
Spring Creek's the closest one to you, right?
I think Cedar Hill's closer. It's either Cedar Hill or it's LBJ Grasslands up about halfway to the deer lease. Which you and I did that one on our five park road.
Yep.
But yeah, it's one of those two. They're kind of equidistant. They're both about a half hour.
Yeah.
I have like 3 parks about 20 minutes away from me. So
if I lived right here where I'm sitting right now, Galveston Island State Park is about 7 minutes that way.
Yeah.
And I would do it. I would at least say I'm going to do it every day this month. I would start with a month and kind of go from there.
Yeah, that's kind of where I'm starting at. Yeah. And tonight I'm drinking It's Christmas, Damn It by Jailbreak Brewing Company.
That's awesome.
Cool, man. Well, thanks for being here. Appreciate you showing up.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, you bet. Vince, good evening. Thanks for joining. I think this is your first time on the happy hour, if I'm not mistaken. So.
I think this is, and thank you for the invitation. I'm here for a bit because we got company here in the house, but
good.
You know, so I'm also, hi, I'm Vince. I don't log. That's okay.
And that's
going to be the new that's going to be the new please copy of 2023.
Yeah, it's going to be.
Please log.
Yeah. I don't log. I log satellite contacts because people need our grid square.
Log.
And of course, I log Poda because, you know, that's the right thing to do. So I was thinking about what I want to do for ham radio in 2023. And, you know, I've just busted my hump competing in this rack portable operating challenge, the Radio Amateurs Canada challenge.
Yeah.
And I did, you know, 33 unique parks in 8 grid squares in 2 provinces, and just a whole pile of contacts, 1,300 contacts over the past month. And these were all roving portable mobile contacts,
awesome.
All from parks. I thank you. And I don't want to think about my fuel bill or the wear and tear on my F-350.
Right.
Goes with it. But, you know, hey, I'm working at home, so my fuel bill's a little lighter than normal. That's all good.
Yeah.
But I'm thinking to myself, if I can do a steady, somewhere in the range of 200 to 500 contacts via activations in CW every month next year, that's a reasonable goal for me, given that I not only work full-time, but I hold a job at the candy store. where we help people buy candy made by Yesu, Kenwood, Icon, Flex Radio, and others. It's a great job. I love it. So that's what I'm hoping to do. Nice and simple.
Nice. That's
Jason,
that's a great goal. Yeah.
I want to shout out to Vince. If for anybody on Twitter, if you're not following Vince, You're missing. You're missing. I said it very sincerely.
Thanks,
I
man.
love. Listen, everybody, but sometimes people just don't know others who are on Twitter. I have
Yeah.
found that out. Yeah, everybody assumes we're all doing things. Don't assume, man. Check out
Yeah.
Vince. If you're on Twitter, man, get hooked up with him. Follow him, man. There's some fun stuff in there, man, along with
on.
everybody
Thank
else.
you.
So add it to your library of fun. So
Thanks
thank you.
very much.
Cool.
Thanks very
Yeah,
much.
Vince is a great Twitterer.
Yeah, it's a great microblogging platform. Let's keep all the politics and the ownership out of it. It works really
Right.
well for what I'm doing, right?
Right.
Visit
I'll
my
tell you what.
visit my
Here, here.
website if you haven't seen any of the articles I've got posted there, because that's kind of the big blog website. But
Vince works magic when you get a new Yaesu FT5 and it won't program.
Yep.
We set up a Zoom and like just him being there in on the camera,
it worked.
all of a sudden it worked.
I just had to scowl the right way, and Mike's radio came to life.
Yep.
So sitting in, as a podcaster, sitting in the middle of all you YouTubers. The other thing I want to do next year is cut at least one short video under 10 minutes a month. And I don't do a lot of videos. And for me, I think that'd be cool. So
People in the
hoping.
chat are asking for your for the link to your Twitter profile. So someone, Izzo, I think you've got admin rights on my channel. Post the link to his Twitter channel if you don't mind, please.
Yeah, hang on. I'm a little.
I typed it in the chat here.
Oh, okay.
And I see several
okay.
of my friends in the chat too. That's great. Hey, Peter.
Yeah. Yeah, that's good. Cool, man.
Yeah.
Which chat do we get it approved?
I think he's talking about the Zoom chat, Frank.
I don't
no,
see
the-
it on the
the-
Zoom chat.
On the YouTube chat.
There it is. Kyle's got it in there.
Kyle's got it.
All right.
Okay.
Thank you, Kyle. Yeah, I'm in the middle of doing something else right now. But hang on.
That's fine.
It's all
I
good.
turned off URL posting except for admins because of all the spam bots. Spam bots. Once your channel gets to a certain size, and that size is literally like 100 subs. So once your channel gets, seriously, the spam bots, they come out in full force. So I just turned off URL posting except for my mods. But yeah, Kyle got it. Thanks, Kyle.
So my stretch goal for 2023 is to get universal adoption of the term podathon with a hashtag in front of it. And this is the
I'm on
term
board.
my buddy
good
and I
idea.
use when I go to do more than one park. And we started this off. We started off with an 8-park crawl, and we got 4 parks done, and they were all in backcountry. And so we were using satellite to SMS activation for posting. Oops, I'm not supposed to talk about that. That's a forthcoming feature. And so it's
Vance
very
told
cool.
me about that a while back.
But yeah, and it works really well. And so I
Good.
can't wait to see what becomes of that. So I'm hoping that we can get universal adoption of the term podathon whenever we're out roving.
So
That's
is that
my- that's a stretch goal.
more than one
like
park
that.
in a 24-hour period?
More than one park a day.
So long as it's
So-
not based on Zulu time.
Right.
Well, yeah, I'm not that fussy. I'm just Canadian.
That seems like a contradiction in terms, but that's just me. I don't
Well, there you go.
Maybe I'm
He's
wrong.
definitely not a Molson.
So, yeah.
Yeah. Not,
I like
not
that,
as
though.
not as much
Podathon.
opinionated.
Yeah.
Podathon.
Right.
Podathon
I like
followed by
Podathon.
I
the
like
month and
that.
day, right?
I like
Podathon
that
1231 was today. 1230 was yesterday. 1229 the day
I could
before.
tweet that.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
a good idea.
That's
And then
cool.
you
I
can
like
follow
that,
right?
that hashtag to see
I like
who's
that.
doing the podathons.
Yeah.
That's good. Yeah, that's a great idea.
Good idea.
I
There you
love
go.
that idea.
That's a
Cool.
stretch goal.
All in favor? Aye.
I second.
Thank you. Thanks, Vince.
Well, thank
that's,
you.
That sounds like fun.
Right on.
So I'll have to. I'm going to put you in my ham alert so that I can maybe see when. It's amazing the number of Victor Echo and Victor Alpha stations that I hear when I'm down here on the coast at 0 feet above sea level.
Yep.
Yes.
It's just, it's crazy. I'm like,
Well,
the first time I ever worked a park to park with a station at a Canadian park, I was right here. And I'm like, I'm like literally sitting on the beach at sea level and I'm hearing a Canadian park to park. It's amazing.
Well, we've got line of sight because there's almost nothing in Canada at 0 feet ASL.
Well, that's, yeah. Okay,
Straight
there
down.
you go. Yeah. But I was on a vertical antenna. I'm just like, man, this is just crazy. So yeah, it's, and Frank and I assume Mike did. Mike was on FT8 all day yesterday, but Frank and I worked several VE stations on sideband yesterday from Galveston Island State Park. And the VEs, the VE3s and VE2s, I think the VE1s were just in full force yesterday. You guys sound
They were
great from up
booming
there.
in. You couldn't stop them.
Yeah. Yeah.
Texas is a good hop for us
Yeah.
from almost anywhere in Canada.
Yeah.
Yeah. You
So,
bet.
Good.
Yeah, I
Thanks,
got a
man.
GA
Appreciate you joining us tonight.
Thanks,
get my
guys. Hey, I
log.
got to bounce. Happy
Okay.
New Year.
Yeah.
Thanks,
Happy New Year,
Vince.
Vince.
Yeah,
Thanks a
man.
lot,
Thanks for
man.
having us.
Yeah.
All right, Shane, you're next.
Whoa.
Whoa.
All right then. So first off, my name is Shane. I have a tiny little YouTube channel called This Side of the Radio, and also the Ham Radio Clubhouse on Tuesday nights. First off, Texas Ranger. We drop in there where you can see
Chuck
it.
Norris?
Yeah, there you
Yeah,
go.
Texas Ranger is the bourbon of choice tonight. The blend, it's great. Lots of vanilla.
Texas Ranger.
Texas Ranger.
I haven't had that one.
So you can get a handle of it for like $40,
Okay.
and it's actually really good.
Okay.
So that's
Okay.
kind of my go-to.
And I
daily.
live in Walker County, so I probably should have that.
You should. Yeah.
Walker. Yeah. Yeah.
I mean,
Makes sense.
So that's what I'm drinking tonight. As far as I don't do resolutions, I think that's crap. I do goals.
Yeah.
I do personal and professional goals.
Mhm.
Professional goals and personal goals will leave to the masses. But as far as you guys, apologies to those that subscribe to my channel already, because I've taken a sabbatical from YouTube because I had a severe burnout. And I'm trying to figure out what to post and post every 2 weeks and do something. I couldn't do it with my work schedule. So
Yeah.
I just kind of took a break from the channel. But for 2023, I want to grow that channel to 3,000 subscribers. I think we're currently sitting just shy of 2,000 right now. So I'd like to grow to 3,000 subscribers. I'm going to try to put something out at least every month, if not twice a month. And I want to get my commercial hot air balloon license. So I've been
Cool.
I've been working on that for a little bit now, and we're getting pretty close. It's probably going to be 8 to 12 months because of Texas weather before I can take a check ride. But I want to get that finished, and if I can work in try to get my extra in the same year. But the commercial hot air balloon license to add on to my current pilot license, and then add on the extra to my ham radio license would be fantastic. And I'd also like to see. Go ahead.
Amazing goals, but when
Mhm.
you're with a awesome group of guys like I am, a $40 bottle of whiskey will go so fast.
That's true.
Down
That's
to the
true.
20.
Yeah.
That's why it's a handle. It's a 1.75.
This
Right.
Not a,
Yeah,
se-
yeah.
not a 750.
It's not a
Today,
750.
it's gone.
Hey,
Mhm.
Shane,
Yo.
where's my luggage?
So if you go to southwest.com/travel disruption, you can file a claim for that.
Yeah.
It's probably in Denver where the other 9,000 bags are at.
I want to speak to the head thrower in
Yeah.
charge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't
Head
throw
thrower in
bags.
church.
I coordinate
Yeah.
airplanes and pilots.
I
Just
thought
saying
the
my
bag of
luggage-
Strandors in
A
Denver quit.
box of cigars from Cuba was lost.
Yeah.
I don't know where.
You have to file a claim.
customs.
Hopefully,
They're
you
at
have
my
a
house.
It was the
They're
lost
at
to
my
you,
house.
for that.
Yeah. All right. Let Shane finish.
But yeah, so that's kind of it. I want to see the Ham Radio Clubhouse grow to about 2,500 subscribers, 3,000 my personal subscribers.
Mhm.
We enjoy giving away stuff on the Clubhouse, so I like seeing that. I want to continue that trend. I want to see new hams getting on the air. It's been fantastic seeing people that didn't have the means to get onto HF, that we were able to find them. They want it, and sending us pictures back of them with
I
their
agree.
kiddos
Yeah.
getting on the air,
Oh,
or
yeah.
them taking that radio out to a park and you see the kiddos and stuff out there playing ham radio. So that's kind of that's a goal. I really enjoy going out with Jason, and then when they go to do the Parks on the Air meetup, teaching people how to work the radio, how to do a POTA activation. I really enjoy that. That's kind of my thing. So that's what I want to do next year. I want to try to knock a couple of those out, and like I said, knock the hot air balloon rating out. Maybe get my extra if we get a chance, but also focus a little bit more towards the YouTube channel.
Dude, I can't
Good.
wait. If you get your
Good.
license, I would love to go up with you. That'll
Oh,
be a
I'm
big
getting my license.
experience.
Yeah.
They're not if,
When?
it's when.
When you get the
Yeah. Well,
license.
when you do, let us know. I'll go up with you
Oh, yeah.
as well. That'd be fun.
So I actually
yeah.
had a flight last night where we tethered to a bunch of trucks, and we just sit there and came off the ground up to 200 feet. So next time I do that, I'll let y'all know. Y'all can just come hang out because
Wait a
You
minute,
go
wait a
on-
minute,
Oh,
wait a
wait. Yeah, go ahead.
What,
Did-
isn't that
We'd
called
love to be there.
paragliding?
Did you not explicitly show us a video one night where they improperly tethered the balloon to a vehicle
yes,
and how you're not supposed to do that?
you're not well. You
happened
got to
in
do
the
it the
end?
right way.
Almost
otherwise
took off
it's
the
a
bumper.
mess.
Yeah.
So as long
Yeah.
as you use multiple vehicles, it's okay.
Yes, absolutely.
All right.
Yeah. You don't want to tether a giant balloon to one vehicle thinking
Are we
that
going
it's
to
gonna hold
throw?
it.
Are we going to throw Frank out of a hot air balloon and see if the parachute opens?
No, we can
If
let's do
Carlos
it.
lets me,
Let's
go
do
with
it.
him.
Hey, let's strap him to Carlos and just toss him out and see what happens.
Tech radio.
Let me say this real quick. We have done twice, I think, on the April Support Your Parks weekend. We've done the last 2 years, this year and last year. Support Your Parks weekend at Ray Roberts State Park, and I put it out on my channel saying everyone, Ham Radio 2.0 supporters, come out. And we've had anywhere from 10 to 20 people out there each time. And both times Shane has been there, and he has been the one to sit down with the new people that come up and say, okay, tell me what Parks on the Air is. And he has, one guy, one time, the guy I remember the most was a technician. So he was operating with Shane. And after sitting with Shane for like a half hour, the guy got up and he's like, all right, I think I'm done. I've had enough. I'm going to go home. I'm going to start something for my general. And he left.
Yeah. Well,
Like,
and the other one was
So-
the guy that was a general, but he had such big mic fright that he
Yes.
hasn't made any contacts
Right.
on as a
Right.
general.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, Joe,
was like-
come on, sit down.
Yeah. Yeah.
We're
yeah.
going to make some
ambassador.
contacts.
You
It's
are
too
a great
easy.
ambassador, man.
It is
You
too
really are.
easy.
Yeah.
And now he came to the second one and he was like,
Yeah.
I really enjoy working HF. Thank you for sitting down with me and getting me past that. I don't know what to say to everybody. And it's like, just
It's great.
being a part of that's really awesome for me.
Yeah.
I could make
Yeah.
I could make 10 contacts, but if I can get 30 people to make their first contact in
Yeah.
POTA or their first HF contact, that's awesome.
That's right.
As a new
That's right.
ham, once you conquer mic fright, the whole world opens up to you.
Yes.
Yeah, then you won't shut up.
Yeah. Mhm.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I mean that in a
Use
good way.
FTA.
So
And
yeah.
then you start
No, it's
talking
good.
about your
It's
gout.
good. Yeah.
20
maybe
years
so.
later
Maybe so.
or 30.
Well, I'm going to go last. I want to talk about what my goals are for next year. Well, first of all, let me do this first. I have so here is the link, and I'll put this in the chat right now. This is the link to our event tomorrow. So as I've said earlier, is that going to post? As I've said earlier, this is what we're doing tomorrow. Now, I want to start doing this I would love to do this once a month, but that's just not realistic. So I'd like to do this once every 2 to 3 months for the entire year of 2023. And each time we will be at a new geographical location. I want to do it like around the Austin area. I want to go up to Oklahoma City, maybe out to Shreveport, maybe out to Little Rock, something like that. I'm going to do most of Texas first, the kind of the closer places. But I'm starting this new thing called Come POTA with Me. And I just announced to my audience and send an email out to my email list. If you're not on my email list, go to hamradio2.com/email-sign up and sign up for my email list. And I want to send it out to email and announce it on live streams and say, we're going to do Parks on the Air at this location on this date. And you can come out and activate if you've activated the park 1,000 times, fine. If you've never done POTA before, also fine. And just come out with us and hang out and just talk. And you don't even have to get on the radio if you don't want to. But I just like building the community of ham radio because, and I think most of these guys would agree. Most of these guys who have channels would agree with me when I say this. A lot of the times we get comments on our videos saying, hey, just got my license, or maybe I'm looking to get my license and I tried to go to a club near me and I either can't find one, or I went there and I asked them questions and I felt like they were cliquish and I got the cold shoulder. That's not what ham radio is about. Ham radio is about building community. And that's basically the reason that that's really the reason I want to build my channel and have done it the way I have. So I think this is a good effort to Parks on the Air has revitalized HF ham radio and ham radio in general over the last 4 or 5 years.
Totally.
Not that it really needed revitalization, but it really gave it a shot in the arm. And there's a lot of great.
I agree.
There's a
fresh start. You know, it was really a fresh start.
Yes, it's a fresh start. Yeah. So I want to do this. I want to do this thing where I just go to different areas and invite people to come out and just say, hey, come out here and hang out with us and just learn about Parks in the Air, get on the air, chat with us, hang out and just have a good time, because ham radio is fun, no matter what people on QRZ may tell you. So this is one thing that I want to do this year. This is one of my goals. The other thing is that I think most of you know that Frank, I don't know if you have this link. Let me know if you don't. I did a giveaway every month
I need to
in 2022 from January until October. I didn't do anything in November, and this is my giveaway for December. But we're not going to do it in December, obviously, because the radios were not available. Special shout out to Ray Novak at ICOM. He was gracious enough to give me some discounts on some brand new radios, and I bought these brand new radios. And y'all's super chats tonight helps me pay for that, so thank you very much for the super chats tonight. But we're going to give away 2 brand new radios, a 7300 and a 9700, next month in January. I would love to keep this going, but it's a financial, I don't want to call it a burden, but it is a financial strain. I'll put it that way. So I'm kind of looking for ideas. I would love to do a giveaway every month, but there's only so much I can afford to do here and there. So if you guys have any ideas about what to do, just shoot me an email. I'm good on QRZ and all that. But sign up for this giveaway. Frank, do you have that link? Frank?
No, I don't have that link.
Okay, hold on. Let me grab it for you. It's right here. ICOM. Yeah, there it is. Okay, I'll put this in here. So sign up for this giveaway link. We're probably going to do this giveaway in a couple of weeks, sometime before I leave for Quartz Fest, hopefully. I got an email this week from ICOM. Today's what, Saturday? So I got an email yesterday saying the 7300 had shipped, and that one was supposed to ship first. But I got an email at the beginning of the week, like Monday or Tuesday of this week, saying the 9700 had shipped already. So both of those radios are probably going to be waiting for me when I get back to my mailbox middle of next week.
20 seconds to midnight.
20 seconds. Hey, there we go. Okay, 20 seconds to midnight. Let's
Greg, not a raffle. I went through all this in my channel.
It's not a raffle. No, this is a giveaway.
No purchase
This is a
required.
giveaway. No purchase required. All you do is sign up on that email list. You put your name, email, and call sign. If you don't have a
10
call sign,
seconds.
that's okay. But yeah, so
Here we go.
that's what that is.
5 seconds.
9. I don't know which
8,
3, 2, 1.
Happy New Year, Texas
In the right
style.
year.
Woo! All right.
Cheers.
Wow, that's good. Good stuff. Hey, Joe
Oh,
Brett,
I gotta
look
get my
at
gun.
that.
We'll start,
I ain't got the
Great.
video.
I gotta start logging contacts now.
Molson went to Joe Brett's house.
What's going on, Joe
I was
Brett?
like, who's
You got-
under fire?
Oh, that's under fire. Yeah, totally. But I have a personal goal myself. I want to try to build my channel this year as I did last year. I really appreciate everyone's support and everyone's contribution to the channel, not just monetarily, but thank you for watching the videos. Thank you for the comments and everything. I am starting tomorrow because I don't do New Year's resolutions, so I'm not going to start today. But if I start tomorrow, it doesn't count. I'm not going to drink alcohol anymore for 9 or 10 months. Something like that. And the reason I want to do that is because I want to lose some weight. I've been going to the gym pretty consistently for the last year and a half or so, and I'm going to start on a new regimen. And I want to kind of get this done, and I want to try to lose about 20 pounds. And I love beer too much to lose weight while I'm going to the gym. So I'm just gonna stop doing that for a while. And my wife is happy that I won't be spending money on craft beer because I don't like the cheap stuff. And
Then you ought to do a giveaway of any shirt that you can't fit into. How's that sound?
Nobody's that small.
I was waiting for Frank to say, "Oh wait, where's Frank when you need him?"
I put up.
There's any children?
Like a year, like 2 years ago, I put sweatshirts or hoodies on my website, and they were large and extra large. And I think it was you, Don, that said you got to put them up here for us fat guys. Put up double X too. And I'm like, oh, okay, yeah, maybe I'll do that.
Right.
So,
Jason?
Yeah,
they sold out.
Yeah,
Tequila is keto friendly.
it is, but I'm not doing keto. But yet, I don't like, and this has been true for years. I don't like liquor. Now, let me clarify that. I will have a whiskey. I like scotch. I will have a whiskey or scotch every now and then, but like if I buy a bottle of scotch, it'll last me a year. I just don't drink liquor that much. So I'm just like, it's good, but I'm like, I'm not pouring myself a freaking scotch every night when I get home. So it's, I just don't care about that. So, or whiskey or tequila or vodka or whatever. So, No, I want to set a personal goal. I don't want, and you guys would be, I'll put this in terms that you guys would be able to relate to. I never want to be, and I'm not making fun of people. I'm really not. This is going to sound like a joke, and I'm totally serious here. I don't want to be one of those guys in a scooter at Hamvention one year. I'm dead serious.
There's so many
I'm totally
of them.
serious. I want to, I enjoy going to the gym. I have for years and years. I'm not very consistent with it. So I want to get more consistent about that. I like being physically active. I like hiking. Pat and James and I are talking about going to do some Appalachian Trail hikes next year. Okay. I want to be in good shape. I like doing yoga. I haven't done yoga in a while, but I like doing yoga. But Tony Horton, the P90X guy.
Yep.
He's like, hey, he's like, if you want to feel great at 50 or 60, lifting weights is great. Doing a bunch of pull-ups is great, but do yoga. That's how you.
Then start a channel for us, and we'll all do that with you. We'll all do Crouching Tiger and whatever.
Don't think I haven't thought about that.
I'm serious.
I mean,
I will
radio yoga hour.
It's I mean, it's like
radio
I want to.
yoga
I
hour,
want to put
exactly.
I want to put a post on Facebook that says, "Hey, ham radio fat asses, come to the gym with me, and stop being so decrepit." I mean, it's just like, you know, I want to be. When I. You know, in 2 or 3 years, when I turn 65, I'm not that old. I'm just kidding. But when I get to be that age, I don't want to be crawling around on a cane or in a scooter in a Hamvention. I want to be able to walk around and say, "Hey, what's up, guys? Let's go have a beer tonight." Yep. So, I want to take care of myself while I'm younger, so that I can do more stuff while I'm older. But
I hear you.
But that's me. That's me. So, I want to try to I want to lose a little bit of weight. And get into, and I'm not in bad shape right now, but I could be in better shape. So I'd like to get in a little bit better shape this year. And that's that's kind of my goal.
Nothing wrong with that. That's great.
Yeah. Yeah. So, but I want to grow my channel, and let me, all of you guys who talked about YouTube growth, Joe Brett, Shane, I'm going to tell you this right here. So I've gone to a lot of YouTube conferences. I go to Video Marketing World here in Texas the last 3 or 4 years. I've gone to Grow with Video Live in Vegas for 3 years in a row. I bought Vid Summit tickets one year, the virtual thing, and I just watched it online. Here's the number one thing. Here's the top 3 things you can do to grow a YouTube channel. Okay, here it is. Post a new video every week. Post a new video every week, and post a new video every week.
Yep.
Dead serious. Now, some people can't do that. Some of you said 2 weeks or a month, and that's fine. Consistency is the most important thing. Not every week consistency, but consistency. So if you're going to commit to once a month or once every other week or once a week, commit to that and follow through with it. It doesn't, once a week is best, but if you want to do every other week, fine, do that. Just do it every other week. And this time next year, when we're on this happy hour next year, I want to see you with every other week. I want to see with 104 videos at this time next year. If you're committing to once a month, I want to say not 104.
No, that's 52. We don't.
50,
I know we don't do math around here.
No, I don't do math. 26.
Not in
It's
public.
26 videos. It's
There you
26 if you do every other week. Yeah,
Every other week is
I'm
26.
thinking twice a week. That's my own thing. No, so at 26 videos by this time next year. If you're doing every other week, if you're doing every week, 52, and if you're doing once a month, 12, at least 12. Okay, and not live streams. Live streams do not count.
Man.
Live streams don't count.
Here we go with the rules. Here, one guy, Joe Brett wants to change the rules.
You really want to build a YouTube channel. There's nothing wrong with live streams, okay? There's nothing wrong with it. Live streams are a fantastic way to grow, to interact with the existing audience you have.
Right.
That's why we do these live streams here. That's why I do the happy hour. Is to interact with the existing audience that you have. Live streams will not grow your channel to an integer or a percentage that is as beneficial as an uploaded video.
It's because live streams don't have legs, to be honest.
Correct.
Live streams
a lot of times
they interact, but
Right.
they won't get the number of views post.
Nobody. I've done that. This is my 3rd year in a row to do a happy hour at New Year's Eve. Nobody's watched my happy hour for 2021. I think I've had maybe 5 views in the last 6 months on that video. So post a video once a week, once every other week, once a month. an uploaded and edited, a targeted topic. Don't talk a lot like I'm doing right now, like I tend to do. Get to the point, figure out your topic, get to the point, create yourself a good thumbnail and a good title, and put that video up, and then do it again next week or in a couple weeks or whatever.
Well, unless you have a 9-hour stream like this guy.
Unless you do a 9-hour stream. But see, people won't be watching that 9-hour stream this time next month. Those are fun to do.
They'll watch 30 minutes of it.
But yeah. And
Some
John,
people are like, I got to get a K and MRD fix. What can I do?
Yeah.
Just watch one video. It's 9 hours.
Yeah.
No big deal.
Did Pat leave? I missed that. Sorry.
Yeah. See you later, Pat.
Yeah. See you, Pat. So yeah, and people are saying shorts in the chat. Shorts are okay, but shorts are not going to move the needle on your channel much. Okay. If you want to do shorts, go to TikTok and do shorts. Build a
shorts will get you a great bump as in new viewers, but I haven't seen a lot of return on subscribers on that. Or any monetization when we're not here to monetize, but it helps a lot.
So yeah. So you guys who figure out what you want to commit to, and then commit to it and stick to it. And you are the only person who you're committing to. Commit to yourself. You're the most important person in your life. Commit to yourself. It's fireworks outside. Commit to yourself to do that and do it. And this time next year, when we do this happy hour live stream into New Year's Eve of 2023, I want to hear what you've done. So there we go.
Great.
That sounds awfully close.
Dude, I was
the one next door to me is like across the street. I'm like, whoa!
I'm gonna go out and just start firing my Glock in the air and see how they like that.
Heck yeah.
That counts.
So yeah. But yeah. So anyway, so I want to grow. I would love to grow my channel this year. my channel doubled in size in 2020, and it doubled in size in 2021. This year it has not doubled in size. I haven't had the growth this year that I did the last 2 years, but that's okay. I mean, that's just because everybody was stuck at home in 2020 and a lot of 2021, and that's okay that it didn't do that. And I appreciate you guys who are following me, but I want to grow my channel even more next year. I want to get new subscribers. I want to get new people interested in ham radio. I want to get new people interested in Parks in the Air, which is why I'm doing the Come Poda With Me thing. And I want to help you do whatever you want to do in ham radio. And I want to grow my channel as a result of that. And I want to send you my affiliate links so that you can get a good deal on a new radio and I make a little bit of commission. Just being honest.
Yeah, so, absolutely.
Every Friday morning. Affiliate
links
galore.
But
from Jason, ham radio 2.0.
So I really appreciate you guys being here. And we can go for another. I mean, we don't have to shut it down right now. We can go for a little bit longer, but you guys,
I'm about to tap out here. I'm cashed.
That's fine. We'll shut it down here shortly. But let me reiterate what Izzo said, because this ham family and you guys in the ham radio family, the hashtag ham fam is a great and very supportive ham fam. But the YouTuber community inside of ham radio is even more supportive, I think. And you guys in the chat who are consistently in all of our chats, Andy Callie, I'm talking about. N4POD. There's a bunch of you out there. W0RHP. TC Fitz, who's in there all the time. You guys who are in all of our chats all of the time, you guys are part of the YouTuber community, in my opinion.
Let's mention the #1 poster of Always First, Andy.
Yeah, I said
first.
Yeah, I said Andy. So and a bunch of you guys, and I can't list all of you. There's no way I could list all of you. So, but you guys are part of the ham radio YouTube community, in my opinion, and you guys are just as supportive as all of us who have channels. And it's really great to have just such a great support structure and support system and great community for all of us. And I think all these guys that are on the channel tonight, and all the guys who are not here tonight, I think they would agree with me and say, you guys are why we do this, and we want to get you interested in ham radio and get you interested in more aspects of ham radio, and we really like doing. I'm not, this is my retirement, guys. If I'm 75 years old and still doing this, I'll be happy. So
I've seen in the chat now. Our ham fan, especially what I just received in the last couple of weeks, is amazing. And the love and encore from every one of y'all out there on the YouTubes is amazing, and I love doing this. This is if I could make this my job, I would in a heartbeat.
It is a challenging but very rewarding job.
I wouldn't get blamed for late flights if I did.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah, it's very true. So, and yeah, and you know, and Steve at GigaParts is here with us still, and GigaParts has been a huge supporter of the YouTuber ham radio community, like I said earlier, and we really appreciate them supporting us the way they do. There's several other, I mean, I know every time I put up a video about something from Bridgecom, people, at least one or two people come by and say, well, Bridgecom, they send too many emails or their prices are too high. I'm like, well, okay. But they offer great customer support, and they're also very supportive of the YouTuber community as well. So GigaParts is out there, Bridgecom's out there, RNL's Roger at RNL, he's a great dude. You know, John Crook from Yezu's been on my channel a bunch. He's a great supporter. He's got his own what's he call it? Cigars and Communications on Monday nights. The dude smokes cigars and he works ham radio. What's wrong with that? There's
That's
nothing
amazing.
wrong with that. So, yeah.
Why have we not been invited to be a guest?
I don't know. That's a good question. I need to ask him.
I need to be on there.
Right.
I demand to be on there.
I was hoping he'd join us tonight, but I think he had other plans.
Hey, Jason, I want to throw in a, for anyone who's new listening, let's just say in 6 months a year, subscribing to all these various, you're going to learn a little bit about something to get your week. Listen, you're going to have to do your own homework. Don't be afraid of the programming. Guess what? You're not going to screw up the rating. You're really not. Yeah. Again, build your first antenna. You're not going to screw it up. You're going to have fun. You're going to learn. If you're new to soldering, watch all these guys' videos. Come to the live streams and everything. You're going to learn something, even if something doesn't really interest you. You know, just like Mike, I'm not into FDA. I'm not into CW. But when these guys are doing, they're talking about stuff, it's still fun to listen. And I understand the local level. Some parts of the country, the local level is tough. I know, president of my club, I have a hard time getting people, but I am forever shooting out the links to all the various YouTube shows. I take a different couple channels and I'll throw them out there in my emails to my members. But again, don't be afraid to have some fun. Just like what Scott was saying about being mic shy. It's okay. We've all been there. 1989. I'm one of the biggest, I can go on and on. Yeah. Again, we were all there. I remember my first dispatching job. I was afraid, and they were looking at me like, you're a ham radio operator. Why are you afraid? I was afraid, but within 5 or 10 minutes, and I had a good mentor behind me, encouraging me, building my self-esteem up slowly. You can do it. This is not brain surgery, really, what we're doing. Heck, the first thing I learned that it's called a hockey sweater, not a hockey shirt. Because one guy down there got me into POTA, and I say that
finally learned.
And Mike said it the other day. He says, just get your extra. You don't have to worry about the different, where you are and the band plan. I mean, I should have mentioned that before. That's one of my goals of getting my extra. Why? I don't know. I just want it. I just maybe chase a little, DX.
Do something different.
Just to do something different. You're not,
challenge yourself.
And if you fall down, get up. Get up.
Right.
And you have plenty of people. Am I right, Jason?
Oh, yeah.
Everybody with channels here. You got so much support out there.
Yep. Absolutely.
Have fun.
Totally.
If you don't have the right people around you, surround yourself and find the people that are going to help you.
Correct.
There you go.
Correct.
There's lots of us in Discord. That
And guess what?
It's our virtual club.
I read a lot of entrepreneurial business leadership books, and one of the main themes that they all say is basically they word it differently, but they basically like, if you have negative people or negative, some of them even say family members, some of them even say your spouse. I don't know if I'm not going to tell you to leave your spouse.
That's a stretch,
but yeah. So if you have negativity in your life, get rid of that.
Black cloud.
Surround yourself with people who are in a place where you want to be in 5 years. Surround yourself with people who, they say dress for the job you want. So you're sitting in a HR meeting dressed as Batman. You've seen the meme, of course. So it's true though. Dress for the job you want. Surround yourself with people that are positive and inspiring and productive in the direction that you want to go. And that's the type of community that everyone here and everyone who's not here on the Zoom tonight, but you guys know them because they've been on my channel before. That's the type of community we're all trying to build.
Especially when you start that yoga YouTube for yoga for ham radio, listen, we're all going to look funny.
Great.
We're all going to drop down on the map by accident. So what? We're going to get up again and we're going to figure it out. And then in a few weeks, we'll be doing it,
Right.
But we'll be having fun.
That's right.
If you don't have a local club, go to Jason's Discord. There's the virtual ham club right there.
Yeah.
You just send us a message. You'll get an answer from 25, 30 different people.
Yep.
Discord has become my new. I hate social media. I keep Twitter only because I want to keep in touch with some things. I'm trying to get rid of Facebook, but having the ability to focus down my interest and the people that I want to associate with, Discord is a great place for that.
It is.
And it's people much more knowledgeable than what you're seeing on screen.
It's like Elmer 2.0. I mean, there's so many people even in Jason's group, in the Clubhouse group,
the Clubhouse group.
There's so many people that are way more knowledgeable than I am. If you have a question, just type it out. You're going to get 10 answers, and you're going to get 10 different answers and 10 different ways to do something. And they're all going to be the right way to do it.
You just got to figure out what's right for you.
What works best for you.
And that's all you got to do, man.
Yep. That's right.
What's best for me is to go to bed. So I'm going to say Merry New Year, everybody.
Merry New Year.
Good night, Mike.
So
Mike, I was down early.
I was tired before I started the stream, but once I get my juices flowing for a live stream, I could go for that. I'd go another 2 hours.
We're going on for 9 hours, Mike.
Look for us on Twitter
tomorrow. We are not even close to 9 hours yet, Mike. Come on.
Exactly.
So
put him on the radio. Get that man some RF.
Thing. For me to even talk that long.
Yeah, well,
I'm not much of a talker, believe it or not.
I think you're wrong.
I digress.
I think you're a pretty good talker there, Mike.
You're really full of shit, man.
Yeah.
I promise.
I've been in there a couple times today.
Yeah,
right, guys. 73. Merry Christmas.
73.
Thank you, everybody. Thanks for all you do.
We're gonna shut this down, guys. I appreciate everyone being here tonight. Happy New Year, everybody. Really excited to see where my channel goes this year. Excited to see where all of your channels go this year. Hope to see a lot of you at the Come POTA With Me event tomorrow at Galveston Island State Park. And I hope, and those of you who can't make it, I hope to work you on the air. So that's how it's going to be. Put my call sign and Mike's call sign and Frank's call sign and Scott's call sign and Ham Alert, and we'll do some great contests, guys.
I finished it.
Yeah.
You finished that like 2 hours.
That was like 2/3 of the way gone when the live
That
stream
looks like
started.
a shake
dude.
weight. What are you doing
What
over
half?
there?
It was about a half.
Yeah.
You better have a second bottle for me tomorrow when I get down.
No doubt.
Oh,
Better be my coffee.
Probably not. Probably not.
Go to the Packy.
Yeah.
To the Packy. There you go.
The Packy.
They close at 9 p.m. Don.
Yeah. So thank you for everybody's support. Happy New Year, and we will catch you guys on the next live stream. Everyone have fun.
Good night.